Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Sarcastic Barman and welcome to my channel. Now, there's crazy and then there's batshit crazy. And, yeah.
Hello everyone. Just wanted to bring a few thoughts and reflections to you on where we're currently at. It is Saturday the 2nd of May. Yesterday was of course May Day, Walpurgisnacht, Beltane, which is a high holiday in the dark occult calendar. So I did wonder if we were going to get some shenanigans playing out in the mainstream news in a ritualistic fashion, in line with the religious belief systems and the occult practices of these sick bastards that we have presiding over us.
Ah, God, the sick bastards are at it already. Drink for this. Oh, roll the goddamn intro. So this guy calls himself Mark Devlin, and we found his video through a mirror of the original. Fuck's sake. None of them with bloody information on the original video either. Pain in the ass that people are. And this video's had, fuck's sake, almost 9,000 views, and the channel has about 14,000 subscribers. Fuck my life. What is wrong with some people?
Isn't that video like 40 minutes long?
No. Just no.
Crap.
Go away.
All kinds of things have happened before on the 1st of May, or they've been presented to us, including that ridiculous story in 2011 of Osama bin Laden apparently having been taken out by a group of US Navy SEALs at his compound in Pakistan.
So,
research. Osama died on the 2nd. Dickhead.
you done? You done? So, yeah, Osama didn't die on the 1st. The news wasn't even presented on the 1st. It was presented on the 2nd. And as the Beltane Festival goes on the 1st of each May in the Northern Hemisphere, or the 1st November in the Southern Hemisphere, I think your plan's a bit fucked up really there, don't you? And what, are you saying he's not dead, or he was a made-up character, or what? I'm new to your channel, and the level of crazy is just mind-boggling.
So they murdered him, but then they buried his body at sea out of respect to his Muslim traditions. So sorry we couldn't get to see the body, but we can take it from them that that's what happened, because they'd never lie to us, right?
Now, I'm not saying the US government doesn't lie about things, but you know the easiest way to spot this lie would be Osama bin Laden making a broadcast saying, "Hey, I'm still alive. Fuck you all, bitches!"
That was a completely ridiculous story, but it was steeped in ritual and symbolism and all this. So that's why I wondered if some stunt would get pulled on the 1st of May.
Really? You know the last few years' worth of stories on the 1st of May have been slim pickings, really. Germany announced Hitler's death. That was 1945. 1982, the RAF bombed Port Stanley. 1994, Sienna Miller died. 1973, thousands strike over bloody pay and shit. Victorious Castro bans elections in 1961. And in 2000, we had the anti-fucking capitalist protesters in London. All that happened on the 1st of May. I'm sure there's other things, but no major world weird governmenty shit really, is there? You're just pulling this stuff out your ass.
In terms of where we're at now then, I just wanted to reflect on something that was inspired by listening to a broadcast by the brother Charlie Freak. Charlie has been doing fantastic work for the past few years actually on his YouTube channel Freak Sense TV.
Freak Sense TV, hey? Yeah, I think this channel's got more woo than I've seen in a long time. One of those videos is titled The Real Coronavirus, Carnivores, and killing children for getting their endochromes or some such crap. Well, at least I think I found my next video to do. Fuck my life. Just get on with this. Just skip forward to something crazier.
He makes videos with his wife Colleen. If you've never checked out any of his work, just look up Freak Sense TV on YouTube. Charlie talks about all kinds of spiritual, metaphysical issues, and he gets into some current stuff as well, with some amazing perspectives.
Did those amazing perspectives require drugs? Lots and lots and lots of drugs. You people. Being addicted to these drugs will kill you, you know.
Because I feel probably around 95% of people are stuck in the mainstream mindset. So for these people, they really are going to be buying that there is this horrific, highly contagious virus which came out of China. It was people that eat bats, and through this habit from the wet markets in China, this virus just kind of mutated. And it leapt out of the bats into some Chinese people, and because of air travel, because we all move around the world so freely, you know, and this is clearly a problem, because these Chinese people then got on planes and they went all around the world to different countries, and everywhere they stopped, this virus just sort of came out of them and floated around in the air for a bit. And then all the local people in those countries picked up the virus because it was just, you know, in the air, floating around, waiting for a victim, and it just went up the nostrils and into the mouths of these people and infected them, and, you know, straight away that they get ill.
I'm so glad I don't watch these videos before I fucking make them. As funny as that was, it's not actually that mental that, yes, the virus came out of China. Yes, we believe it's related to a virus that was in bats and has somehow become a slippery virus and gone into fucking people. It didn't go... And also, those Chinese people didn't need to go all around the fucking world, did they? They could have been passed to someone else at the airport who was then going somewhere else, or lingered in the plane that wasn't cleaned properly, or more than likely, the fucking air crews in the plane handling things that these tourists are fucking touching. For fuck's sake, no need for...
That is what the vast majority of people are buying. And of course, they will also be buying that the governments of the world had no idea this was coming, and they all implemented these lockdown plans and instituted social isolation and social distancing and self-isolation and all these measures because they just want to keep us safe. That's all they want. That's why these people get into government, because they're big-hearted, they just care, they just want to help us.
No, people get into government because they want to make fucking money. And you know what's really bad for making money? Dead fucking people. That's fucking what. So that's why we've got lockdown and shit like that.
So these people, you know, they watch the BBC Evening News every day, and they're like, yeah, we got to stay in our houses because the government's told us, you know, and they just want to keep us safe. So we won't contest it, and we won't worry about our freedoms of movement being taken away from us, and the fact that our businesses have had to close, and now we can't make a living. And let's not worry about all the people that are committing suicide because of the desolation, the depression of isolation, of being kept away from others. Let's not worry about all the mental health issues that are going to arise from people being forcibly kept inside their own homes and not being able to socially connect with others. Let's not worry about how this is going to affect our children and not being able to socialise with other children as a part of their essential natural development. Let's not worry about the effect on the economy. Let's not worry about the fact that we're being dictated to and we're being told who we can and can't see, including our own relatives. Let's not worry about the fact that our parents are being sequestered away in quarantine places and hospitals and we're not allowed to go and see them.
God, you fucking go on, don't you? Fuck my life. Now, mental health is something that's very important to me, and suicides, as some people know. So, yes, it's very important that people should communicate as best they can with friends, family members, use the modern technologies we've got, Facebook calling, Skype, all that shit. For fuck, you are fucking nut-jobbed. And yes, I worry about the damage it's doing to the economy. I run a fucking business, you dickhead. And thankfully, the government in the UK has been quite good at giving out grants and money and paying businesses furlough and letting businesses actually keep going through this while still paying for fucking staff. Do you not understand this? The biggest fucking problem at the moment is the insurance companies not fucking paying. And that is being fucking looked into. And people are suing at the moment. There's a law firm in London with 200 small businesses. I've tried to sign up for this, suing fucking Hiscox for not paying out on insurance. Am I turning to the government? No, because they gave me £10,000 to get through this shit. And come June, I'll be able to claim money back through HMRC. So the government is giving out shit tons of money to try and look after people. My brother-in-law's getting an 80% furlough paid for via the government. So at this point, the government's fucking up if their whole point is let's not do anything or let's just control everyone, because they're putting out a shit ton of money. They could have done this much easier, couldn't they? Without the whole let's create a mass panic hysteria with some people and all that shit. You're just being a dickhead.
Yet people still believe what they're telling them about this. The same thing goes for governments. It's been shown that so many paedophiles have been a part of the British governmental system, and that politicians have knowingly shielded other paedophiles from public scrutiny. Each political party is infested with them. It's provable. That's before we get into many of these people being Satanists and Freemasons, but that's for another conversation.
Well, I ain't touching the pedo bit with a fucking barge pole, but make up your mind, because at the start of this video you were on about them doing pagan fucking events. Now you're on about being Satanists. Or do you not know there's a fucking difference? I'm guessing you don't. You think the people who think in like the Green Man and all that shit and being in balance with nature and the old gods and things like that are also Satanists because they don't follow Jesus, even though these things were about before fucking Jesus. So yeah, you're just a crazy man.
And I want to address a few of these now, because on the video that I did last week, I was putting out a call to action for any experts in the area of law, common law, the Constitution, the Magna Carta, as it applies here in the UK, and basically legal experts who might be in a good position to launch some kind of direct action against the UK government for the great damage that these lockdown restrictions are causing.
Now, if you think the lockdown isn't needed and this whole virus thing's a fucking hoax and things like that, wouldn't it be better to find anyone with 3 brain cells more than you, so maybe 4 brain cells, and any sort of knowledge and understanding of virology and shit like that to prove that the coronavirus isn't fucking real and that it's all fake and no one's actually getting ill, dying or anything like that? Because if you can prove that, then you can show that the lockdown isn't fucking needed. But I'm guessing from the fact you're trying to sue fucking for this, you fucking can't. Does that not give you a sort of idea of where you're fucking going wrong here? Maybe you're starting with the wrong fucking end, but as most fucking crazy people like you talk out your asses, I'm not fucking surprised.
I was on a panel on a live stream conference called Event 202 on Thursday evening this week with panelists from all over the world, and we all came from different backgrounds, we all had different knowledge and expertise, and we were bringing that to the table to try to come up with some solutions to the situation that we all find ourselves in.
Ooh, Event 202. Let's have a look who was on that and what Cyrus Parser had to say, shall we? You just know it's going to be fucking awesome, don't you? Let's have a look here. So, Event 202. Yay. There's Cyrus Parser, Mark Steele, allegedly Dave. Okay. Who else was on this show? Thirsty B. Let's have a look what Cyrus Parser wants to say.
Hello, everybody. I'm originally from Iran. I lived in China for a bit with some fighting monks. I have a bachelor's in international security and conflict resolution, a master's degree in homeland security, a PhD that didn't finish. In 2017, I formed Loyal Guardian Security, which had to do with artificial intelligence, China, Iran. 2018, I formed the AI organization. The goal of the AI organization is to be the risk assessment and the watchdog for the misuse of AI, 5G, robotics, quantum technology.
All actually decent goals. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, watch technologies. Be wary of technologies. That's fine. I'm quite amused you're on the panel after Karen B. That must be a fucking kick in the teeth for fucking anyone who's got 3 brain cells. Fuck my life. But I would advise, if you don't finish your masters, just don't fucking bring it up, because people are going to pick the shit out of it. I'm not, because you got a load of other qualifications. But fighting monks, that's fucking awesome. I hope it's true. If you're making that up, I'm going to be really annoyed.
Anything related to censorship, big tech, and of course China. In 2019, I gave a brief to the Secret Service, 5 pages, about this time, and the conclusion was, if China and big tech are not reined in within 1 year, maximum 2, the entire world's citizens will be enslaved, or their lives will be threatened. How it connects to the 5G system. 2019, the summer, I gave a 62-page report, mainly Chinese companies, but the conclusion was China threatens all the world's citizens on the coming 5G network as it connects to artificial intelligence, quantum technology, robotics, and of course, bioengineering. That was my initial report.
I can't keep going on. Fuck my life. Oh, that entire panel, that Event 202 program is completely down a rabbit hole. I think I'm going to have to do a special load of videos on them. I'm looking forward to seeing what allegedly fucking Dave said. I looked at the first few seconds and he was like, I became a truther researching, and I became what they call a jack of all trades but a master of none. Yeah, apart from drinking your own piss, mates. Fuck my life. The people on that panel are nutballs crazy. You've got the general fucking flat earthers, crazy people, anti-government conspiracists, anti-vaccinists, which are fucking annoying. And then you've got the fucking people who think 5G is causing all this shit. I am not going to rule anything out about Cyrus Parser. I've literally only looked at what we've seen here, and it's made me giggle my fucking tits off. But yeah, I'm going to leave the video there for today, because this could go on all fucking night of me just laughing, falling off my chair. But don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe down below. If you want me to either check out the Event 202 or one of the other crazy ass channels mentioned earlier in this show, don't forget to leave the comment down below saying, "Oi, Barman, fucking do that one." And I fucking will. Anything else you want me to check out, don't forget to leave it down below as well. Patreon, Teespring, shills on Friday, blah blah blah. Sorry about no video last week. Internet's been shit. And we'll see you all Friday for the quiz. Quiz Friday. If you didn't know, there's a quiz Friday. Just so you know, there's a quiz on Friday. Yeah, quiz.
Oh my god. I could totally go to the grocery store like this because my mouth is covered. If someone looked at me weird, I'd be like, "What? It's Corona!"